Campaign for election. Any candidate running for a position in an election will need to have a campaign strategy in order to be successful. Charisma is not enough for a candidate to win the electoral race. It can also depend on how campaign workers do their job or how dedicated they are to get you in the position. America is a large country, and anyone running for a nationwide position, such as the presidency or even a seat in Congress, needs a large army of campaign workers to do the job of providing information about the candidate to as many people as possible. In the world of politics, one needs a wide network to win. The number of campaign workers necessary to run a successful campaign depends on the coverage of the election you're running. Obviously, local or state elections are smaller in scope than those candidates running for a nationwide position. Campaigning for election generally relies solely on volunteer workers, and you can be one too. By being a campaign worker, you stay on top of the news and updates on the election events, and more often, you have the chance to know more about the candidate. This information and experience are helpful as you further campaign for your electoral candidate. After expressing your desire to volunteer in the candidate's headquarters, think what you can offer for the whole team. If you are an artist, volunteer to help with the posters, banners, and other similar things. If you're a singer, you can volunteer to offer a little entertainment in a campaign rally, or for fundraising events. In most cases, a campaign team will have a lot of clerical work to do. You can volunteer to answer phones, file documents, and send out flyers. Organize a gathering where people can meet the candidate and ask questions. Organizing these gatherings will help people to know more about the candidate and his primary objectives. These will also provide people with an informed decision as to whom they will give their vote. Tell other people, especially your neighbors and relatives, about the candidate you are supporting. Most often, the best publicity is when people hear it from someone they know. Extend your network of friends, especially through the internet, by building a blog that aims to inform the public about the candidate you are supporting, all with the aim to educate. Just like a product sold in the market that needs a brand identity, the candidate's name must also create an impact on people's minds. One way of doing this is to create car stickers of your candidate. As part of creating a good image, also make sure that the car bearing the candidate's name is of good image. Similarly, posters and banners should not be posted in distasteful places. Volunteer to attend at a poll to campaign during election day. Campaigning during the voting day is essential. You can help by distributing flyers to everyone, assisting voters, or even offering free rides to the polling place. Make sure you will have your vote counted. Take part in the voting and encourage other people to do the same thing. The success of a candidate lies in his election campaign strategies during the whole duration of the campaign, and the wider the scope of the position that he'll be in. He needs as many campaign workers as possible to properly disseminate the information about him to as many voters as possible.